Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World. Today we are in Prague in the Czech Republic. And what we have for you is kind of a 10 to 14 day Central Europe itinerary kind of planned out for you. Because a lot of people ask, Mark, where should we go? What should we see? What I'm going to focus on today is just giving you a nice Central European corridor to go see things. Now, first place you should go is, because I'm going to have it where you start down here in Budapest and you kind of go up into Prague to give you that kind of idea. So there's not like one is the best or the worst or whatever. These are just how the itinerary I think goes best. First place you start off is in Budapest, and yes, the home of the real goulash, and going there. And when you go there, there's some really cool sights, from the castle up on the hill to the Parliament building, which looks like it's straight out of some crazy movie, to going seeing the hand of St. Stephen's, the Terror Museum when you're there. There's a lot of really great things to see and do in Budapest when you are there, but that's your first place. After Budapest, hop on the train, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, you're going to be in Vienna, the capital of the Holy Roman Empire, the Austria-Hungarian Empire, all these things. You go there, and Vienna is beauty. Okay, from Stephen's Cathedral, Stephansdom, to Karlskirche, Karl's Church, to walking on the pedestrian street of Am Graben, the center is gorgeous. There's tons of museums when you go there, tons of palaces, because that's where the Holy Roman Emperors were. And you can go to the Schönbrunn Palace, the big yellow palace you see in all the ads for Austria. Go in there and take a tour of the palace and see how the emperors lived, and go through the gardens there. If you're a big Klimt fan, Klimt has got tons of artwork there that you can go and see in the Belvedere Museum, and it is really a great place to go. And of course, when you go there, you want to have the torts and you want to have the treats when you're there. Go to the cafe, have the coffee and the Sakrotort and all these different things there. It is really nice. Now, when you're in Vienna, I do recommend doing a day trip over to Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia. It's like I know it sounds silly, but it is the same architecture style. It's a mini version of Vienna. And the thing is, you can get really great prices there. And what's cool is they have this UFO bridge. And when you go to the castle and you look at the castle, you see old Bratislava. And then you turn and you see, you see the high-rise buildings, from the communist era over there too. You see that, and then you see the new modern part of the city and the UFO building out, the UFO bridge there, and it gives you this really kind of juxtaposition of history, modern history, and recent history all together, and it makes for a really great day trip. Now, once you leave Vienna, you've got choices. If you only have like 10 days, then you're coming here to Prague. And Prague is probably the jewel of this Central European trip. I know I said there's not one better than the other, but this is the most best of the best, okay? And Prague is one of my top 3 cities to come to see in the world. And when you come here, yes, you have the old town square you can see, and the astronomical clock going off. You can walk on Charles Bridge with the statues looking up at the Castle Hill with St. Vitus Cathedral. It is so gorgeous. Wander the Jewish quarter here and go see the Jewish cemetery with graves from 600 years ago. I mean, it is really a great city with great architecture and great food. I mean, the duck and the beer. You have to have the beer when you are here, so that is really awesome. So if you're doing a 10-day tour, I would do that. I would do Budapest, Vienna with a day trip to Bratislava, and then up here to Prague. If you have an extra 4 days, what I recommend is, after Vienna, go to Salzburg in Austria. The home of the Sound of Music, the hills are alive. Yes, I can't sing. That's why I do YouTube. Anyway, if you go to Salzburg, literally, they have kept that city amazing, because even McDonald's has golden arches. It's actually made out of gold. It is so cool. Everything really looks like it's from a couple hundred years ago. And their most famous resident ever is Mozart. So there's the Mozart house, the Mozart, Geburtshaus, like where he lived and then where he was born. You have going up to the castle up on the hill, the fortress up on the hill. It's a really wonderful time, especially if you're here at Christmas time, because there's a little Christmas market up there. They have stuff for little kids. I mean, it is really a cool place to go and see all these things. And yes, you can take the Sound of Music tour while you are there, so there is that. And then from Salzburg, hour and a half from there, you've got Munich, Germany. And in Munich, you have, yes, the beer halls, like the Hofbrauhaus. Yes, it's super touristy, but it is super fun with the Oompa bands and stuff. And have your liter Masses, your liter beer steins of beer. That is really cool. Also, when you are there, realize Munich isn't just beer. Munich is actually culture as well. There's amazing museums there. The old Pinothek, the new Pinothek, the Pinothek of the modern has artworks from all kinds of periods. Going to the Nymphenburg Palace when you're there, the residence of the Bavarian kings in town as well. It is really cool. And that's also great day trips from there if you're looking to do one. Neuschwanstein Castle, the Disney castle you see, that's right there as well. Anyway, I hope this helps. We're trying to do some more kind of videos to help people with itineraries, because that's one of the big questions we have. So I hope this has helped you with your Central Europe trip. Anyway, I gotta get going and enjoy more of Central Europe. Bye from Prague. Also, we do have 5 love and hate videos and what to see and do videos for Vienna, for Budapest, for Prague, for Salzburg, for Munich, and for Prague. So definitely get to these places because they are wonderful, and enjoy that easy Central European trip. And you can take the train everywhere you go, no problem whatsoever, because it's all pretty close together. So anyway, bye from Prague.